Thunderstorms formed along the dry line in the Permian Basin this afternoon, and they've made their way into west central Texas. Two warnings, one on the east side of Abilene between Abilene and Baird, moving into portions of Shackelford and Jones County. That warning's in effect until 10 p.m., so for the next 15 minutes. If you live in Abilene or any of those surrounding areas, just want to stay inside. This thunderstorm has the potential to produce 60-mile-an-hour wind gusts and some quarter-sized hail. Similar story between El Dorado and Sonora, Schleicher and Sutton counties. That warning's in effect until 10:15 p.m. You see that little area of the storm that's pushing out ahead. That's called a bowing segment, kind of looks like a bow and arrow. And that's indicative of strong winds inside the thunderstorm, potentially up to 60 miles an hour. So just want you to stay inside as that thunderstorm passes. Those thunderstorms are going to continue to push off to the east. As they do so, they're going to weaken, and we have a severe thunderstorm watch in effect for Tom Green County, Nolan County westward until 11 p.m. this evening. So thankfully, it does look like overall the storm threat is on the downtrend. Some relatively weak winds inside of the thunderstorm, potentially gusting up to 60 miles an hour, and weak in comparison to what you would see in a really strong thunderstorm like we saw near Fort Stockton earlier this evening. Those storms going to continue to push off to the east around midnight. Getting into the early portions of your Wednesday, those storms going to be impacting the I-35 corridor. Wednesday at 8 o'clock in the morning, in the big country in the Concho Valley, we look to stay relatively calm. Then our eyes point again out towards the west, where we could see some isolated thunderstorms again push from the west into the eastern portions of the Lone Star State. Similar threats to what we're seeing today for large hail, gusty winds, and can't completely rule out an isolated tornado. Thursday at 2 o'clock in the morning, pretty good rain chances across the area. And Thursday afternoon, we'll rinse and repeat again for another threat of those strong to severe thunderstorms. For your Wednesday, right now highlighted in a 1 out of 5 risk, that's that green shaded area from San Angelo westward with that 2 out of 5 risk for Big Lake west of Ozona and Midland, Odessa. 1 out of 5 risk for your Thursday, again, large hail, winds, and can't completely rule out an isolated tornado. With these sort of dry line setups, the storms that happen one day, they impact the heating of the next day because you have the cool air flowing out of a thunderstorm, kind of acts like a cold front. So that means the forecast for each day really depends on what happens today. So make sure you continue to stay up to date to the forecast. I'll be tracking all those weather impacts. Abilene under a severe thunderstorm warning, sitting at 75 degrees. Thankfully, not seeing anything too dramatic on the Abilene Sky Tracker. Still want you to just hang out inside till that storm passes. A lot cooler behind that thunderstorm in San Angelo, sitting at 63 degrees right now, 76 Brownwood, 76 right now in Junction. Tomorrow, we're going to see those lows in the 60s, highs in the 80s. Weather impact alert for at least Wednesday and Thursday. Just want you to stay weather aware. And even those storm chances into the weekend, likely going to have at least some threat of severe weather, going with a high of 85 for your Friday. 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms Wednesday and Thursday. Sunday and Monday at this point are looking clear, though. That's certainly some good news. You can always find the full forecast on our website and the latest by following me on social media. Back to you.
On